What's up, Lowlives? It's your boy, the Hamburglar, and I'm here to steal your McCheeses.
What the fuck?
Just kidding, it's your boy, Rhino. I'm joined with my boy in his podcast studio. Check out the digs. Got some spooky skeletons back there. Woo!
Yeah.
El Dano.
Himself, and he shoved the best in show trophy up his ass.
And our good friend, Josh, Steelcity Blacksmithing, which I can't believe we hadn't had you on video. You're such a good-looking dude.
Yeah, it's been too long, man.
I'm getting a little bit horny with you two on camera. I got to admit. I'm just gonna block this half of my screen just so I can see myself.
I don't know if I'll take that as a compliment or what, but
it's a compliment.
Thanks.
It's a compliment. Yeah, dude. I can't. For some reason, I thought that we had already talked, but I know you've been a really busy dude. So when was the last time you were on? You said a couple of years.
Yeah, that was probably when I was building my white bike. And that was in the winter of 22 and 23,
Bro.
right?
The one that you brought up?
It. Yeah, and Dan painted it.
Oh, shit.
That
I
was
was
a long time ago.
probably on...
I think you were on
then,
after that because you were talking about getting your CNC machine.
Yeah, it would have been after I built that bike and I was raffle.
That's right. Yeah.
Ready to raffle it. And that's when I was in that... I think it might have been before the vote, though, because that's when I was in that Rolling Sands Designs build off. By the way, fuck Rolling Sands Designs, they're a bunch of fucking assholes. But anyway, yeah, I think I got on to plug it and try to get some votes.
I remember that
it's
one.
been a minute. Too long.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Now I remember it was the Rolling Sands thing. I knew I had you on. Me and Loctite had you on. Because I remember you talking and they did some fucked up shit.
Yeah, was it you and Loctite?
Yeah.
It might have been.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was a minute ago.
Yeah, but that was awesome when you came up. That was a fun time. We all got together in my garage. We had the fucking photo shoot with fucking shout out motherfucking Colin. What's his photography Instagram?
Yeah. Oh man,
Colin Ward Photography.
Yeah, Colin Ward Photography.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. He was at the SWAT, actually. It was good to see him. I hadn't seen him in a long time. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was awesome. You and your dad came up and we fucking
Get the fuck down.
Everybody fucking hung out at the Rhino's Gay Rage and we fucking raged. I got shit faced. Dirty Builds came up from fucking Connecticut. Fat Man came out.
Yeah.
Fucking everybody's just nobody called me or anything. Everybody just started showing up when they heard you were in town. It was awesome.
Emma and Fat Man tore down my motor like as we're hanging out drinking.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good time. I'm planning on coming up again with this next build I'm starting.
Oh yeah.
So
what you got cooking? Tell us about this build if you can. If it's not for some like oil baron from Saudi Arabia.
I'm actually building two of those right now. That was that Softail I built, and I'm building I just started a shovel head. But that'll be pretty cool. It'll be single down tube, and he's got like this bubble looking tank, and he wanted like bubbles in the frame to match. And he sent them to I wish I remember the engraver. Some engraver in the States, and he like engraved these CNC bubbles I made that are gonna go in the down tube in the country bar. It's gonna be badass. But
holy shit.
Yeah, no, that's what I got in the works for customers, and I just did that FXR for a customer going to California. But my bike, so we just did Cycle Showcase St. Louis last weekend, and great fucking show. You guys got to get to that one of these years.
It looked awesome.
Randy puts on such a nice show. Like he makes sure he highlights the builders, puts them up on like pedestals. And I think he had 44 bikes and 39 of them were unveiled. So like he does the blanket over them and shit.
That's
and
awesome.
He does an after party for the builders. Like it's a great time. You guys got to come down, even if it's just a vend. Like me and my old lady vended, and like I sold everything I took. Like
That's
everything I took.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was a pretty good time. But he does a cycle showcase in Sturgis. And this one I was supposed to build a bike for, but then just got so slammed with customer orders. So I took those 2 frames to kind of show off there, but I just vended. And he was like, well, why not build a bike for Sturgis? And I was like, how do you say no to that? 85th anniversary. And then cycle showcase is from Saturday to Thursday. So my bike will be on in the show, 6 days. So like, I was like fucking humbled.
That's fucking awesome. But when is Sturgis? Cool. Sturgis is in the summertime?
August 1st through August 10th.
Oh, that's right. Early August, yep.
Yeah, but I was talking to my old lady afterwards. I was like, dude, I just got invited to build a bike for Sturgis, but like, we got family vacation. Like, it's a 20-hour drive. Like, there's no way we're going to make it happen. She's like, what are you talking about? We ain't going on family vacation. We're going to Sturgis. I was like,
hell yeah,
I'm buying you a ring.
That's awesome.
That's fucking awesome.
But yeah,
ride or die.
My bike, for sure, man. And my bike's going to be that picked up a 1975 XLCH 1000 off Jay from Lost Souls Customs you had on a couple weeks ago. That's going to get divorced, and it's going to have a rotary top tranny. I feel like because it's getting divorced, the proper name would be alimony for it, so that's what we're going to call it.
I love that.
I don't want to give away what the frame is going to be completely, but it's going to be shiny, and there's going to be some twists, so that'll be dope. I'm trying to, on this one, on my white bike, I built 22 to 23 winter. I kind of just didn't give a fuck. I just twisted everything like bungs were twisted. Like, why not? This one, I'm trying to walk the line of like too twisted and just twisted enough. Like, not just one bolt on accent, but not overboard.
Right.
So we're going to try to walk that line. I also got some ideas in the works. I'm starting to draw on CAD. I designed a whole Springer front end, and you know how normally on a Springer, the top springs are above the top clamp?
Right.
On this one, the top springs will be in between the trees, and the big springs will be below the bottom tree. So it gives it like a real wild look. So
holy shit.
One of those might be on it. If I have time, I'll build one of those out of stainless, but I don't know if I'll have time or not. But I'm also designing something on CAD. It's going to be a dual master cylinder, dual caliper rear brake. But on the clutch side, running no front brake foot clutch in Pittsburgh sucks. Like, it sucks. It's so hilly around here. Like, it's not fun. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm trying to come up with a way for it to be like 80% throw of your clutch foot pedal will be the clutch, and then the last 20% will engage your second master cylinder and your second caliper. So it's probably won't be enough to stop you, but it'll be enough to hold you on a hill.
How do you achieve something like that?
I don't know.
There are hydraulic valves that you could meter to do that.
I'm thinking. I was thinking about doing something like that with like a proportioning valve, so then I just have one master cylinder. But I'm thinking it would be cool to run 2 separate master cylinders. So each foot control would have a master cylinder, and I'll put dual calipers on the back. So one master will run one caliper, the other master will run the other caliper. Right. I thought that might be a pretty slick setup, and I'll do like real hidden, clean, hard lines, and I thought that might be cool. But I'm thinking for like the mechanical part of the clutch, because like the problem I'm having is like if 80% of the throw is your clutch and you want the last 20% to be your brake, you're pulling the clutch that extra 20% when it doesn't need to go. So I need to figure out a way to make it stop pulling the clutch but start pulling the brake.
Oh yeah, true.
So
But
that's
not
going to
lose
be
your
the
clutch.
challenge. What's
Yeah.
that?
But also not lose the clutch. Like it has to. You
Yeah.
have to have some sort of a
Exactly.
holding valve in it to hold it there, but also
Yep.
not relieve the pressure so that when you need your clutch, it's still there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fuck,
So then
man.
when you start to release the brake will start to disengage, but your clutch will start to engage.
Right.
So
Wow.
Huh.
that's confusing, and I'm a blacksmith. I'm not no fucking engineer, so
That's gonna
yeah,
be wild,
I'm
dude.
basically
I
just
bet Nate Plum could come up with something for that.
yeah. I mean, I'm down for anybody that wants to throw their 2 cents in it. I'm
Hmm.
thinking something like a corkscrew. It'd be really hard to explain, but I'm thinking that might be able to where it quits disengaging your clutch, but starts to actuate your just a simple linkage for your master cylinder. So
Right.
Yeah.
that's in the works. If that don't work, like the super overcomplicated, I'm gonna spend 30 hours making this single part don't work. I'm just gonna make it. It's just gonna be like say here's your fucking clutch. It's gonna be another little pedal, but farther down. So your clutch will go in, and then it'll hit the other pedal.
Yeah.
Something that would
Yeah.
be the simple way
Well,
to do it. But
You know
sure.
what? You know what though? If we have any MIT graduate Lowlife listeners, hit Josh up and let him know if you're going to be like an astronaut or fucking build butler robots. You could probably help him figure that out. You lost me, dude. Once you
Fuck
start
yeah.
talking about that shit, I'm like, I can't even get one brake to actually break 100%. I can't even bleed a brake, let alone many
But
brakes.
then I got another cool idea for the hill holder. Like the line lock, that's cool. And I mean, you could hide a switch. I wanted to hide a switch under the tank. Just something real clean, real hidden, just to where you press your brake and then engage the line lock, and then you put your other foot on the clutch, let it start engaging, and then release your line lock like a line lock for drag cars. But I'm also thinking, and like if somebody else could fucking figure out how to design it, how to machine it, and build it before I can, more power to you. But way back in the 70s, they did invaders with a mini drum. Like a real small mini drum. It's not enough to stop you, but it's enough to hold you.
That's
And
all
you
you
just
need
do
it
it
for.
cable driven, so you don't have a hydraulic line, you don't have a master. You can put a nice clean brake or lever on it. And I drew one up on CAD. I just got to figure out how to machine that drum. That's going to be a nightmare because it's a blind hole, it's a blind counterbore. A
That
lot
would
of
be sick,
material
though.
has to come on, so
I would, dude. That would be sick though. I love those mini drums and having an
Yeah.
invader mini drum because I'm in the same boat, dude. I can't get on my driveway.
yeah,
I can't.
I know where you live.
Yeah, you've seen my driveway,
No
dude.
way.
You have to stop and look both ways on a hill, or just fucking send it. But
Yeah.
having an invader mini drum would be sick as fuck. I don't think I've
And
ever. You said they used to make those. Who used to make those? I don't think I've ever seen
I
one.
don't even know the company. I talked to one big name bike builder, and he said they used to make them way back in the 70s.
Yeah,
They're very rare. You can't find them.
yeah. I've never even seen one. It's like a fucking unicorn.
I don't even. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. And I got. What I get the outside? The OD of the drum would be. I think I got it down to 4 3/8.
Wow.
OD. And on a normal spool hub, the OD of the hub is like 2 1/4.
I was gonna say, yeah.
So it's
Dude, it's
not going to
tiny.
be huge. It would still be tiny. It would still be clean. I'll do some, because I know Lowbrow, I think Lowbrow or V-Twin manufacturer, somebody offers a mini drum on a spoke front wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And you
I've
can
seen
get
that.
them off Lowbrow for like $450, which is pretty cool. But I think on an Invader, it would be badass. So
Yeah.
I think that might be the move.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Especially like you said, cable driven, nice and hidden. I like
Yeah,
that.
and then you could do an internal line through your handlebars, barely dump it out. I think it'd be a clean setup,
That's
and
like the
it would
ultimate
serve a
tough front
purpose.
end.
What's that?
It's like the ultimate tough front end.
Yeah,
You still have the brake, but it doesn't look like it.
And no fucking dude. I prefer a cable actuated brake. There's no bleeding of lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just hit that bitch up with a little WD-40 every couple thousand miles, and you're good to go.
Yeah,
Less
I mean, I
maintenance.
don't mind cables, and like, you wouldn't be relying on it to stop you. It's not gonna stop you
Yeah,
at all.
right.
Nobody
might
in the
slow
chopper
you
world
down a
has
little
any
bit.
fucking performance braking. You know what I mean? Like
No.
all the hydraulic brakes, they suck. They barely work. You know, you rely on downshifting and evasive maneuvers.
Exactly.
Crazy.
I always like when people are like, "Oh, you build a Sportster." Like, dude, I ride foot clutch jockey shift, no front brake. Like, I don't need horsepower. Like, it goes fast enough to
I don't
get you
want
in a lot
horsepower.
of trouble really quick. Like, I'm good. Give me a Briggs and Stratton, and it'll still get sketchy. Like,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I got a lot of ideas, a lot of big shit in the works,
Yeah.
and I'm really stoked about where my company as a whole is going. You know.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that because me and you were chatting a little bit about that, and I know you're kind of shifting focus. So like last time you were on, you were doing full bike builds, you were doing tons of parts. Where are you taking this now? Like, what are you really focusing on? Because I know you got like new equipment, you got new skill sets.
Yeah. I've come. I mean, I can't even explain how far I've come from where I was to where I'm at now. Now I'm a full-time tool maker, machinist, TIG welder at work, and I mean, I hold tents all day at work. So my skills have come a long way. I've got a lot better at CAD design, so that really helps. But I've always kind of been made to order. I tried dabbling in like product lines and carrying shit in stock, but I can never stock shit. Like I'll always spend. I mean, I'm a small business side hustle. I don't have a lot of capital or working capital. So I'd spend $500-600. I'd spend 20 hours of my time making inventory, and it'd sit on the shelf for 6-8 months. At that point, I'm losing money on it. You know, it's not paying for itself. So I was kind of scratched the whole stock and inventory idea, and then I've mainly been made to order, custom orders. Hit me up, I'll build you whatever you want, and I love it. I mean, the challenges I got, like that FXR frame I just did, he wanted twisted down tubes, a square backbone, 4 up, 2 out, and a 26-degree rake. You can't buy material for that backbone. It's 2.5 by 2, so I had to make material, and I love it. I love the challenge. You know, somebody comes up with these crazy ass ideas, and like I got to figure out how to build it, put it together. But I'm kind of on a couple jobs here and there. I get like artistic freedom, and like customer will say, I don't know, whatever you think looks good, just build it. And like I love it, and like honestly, the customer gets. I invest more time into it because I enjoy what I'm doing. You know, I could just go wild with it, and like I start losing money because like I'm just putting a ton of fucking time into it. But like whatever, and so I think I want to try to add a whole nother avenue to my company. I think what I want to do is I'm still going to take custom orders. I'll still build shit for customers, but I kind of want to tone it back and make that not the whole business model. I want to start making like maybe I'll do a frame a month. I'll do it however I want to do it. However I feel like doing it that day. Single twist down tube, I'll do 1.5" shit. Maybe a twisted backbone, maybe a full twisted single loop. Like I just want to build it. And I realize like a lot of chopper guys, myself included, I don't build a bike on a high budget. Like my white bike, I was on like a $2,000 budget. I bartered for most of the shit, and I mean, you guys helped me out a ton with the paint and shit and vapor owning. So like, I get a lot of guys aren't going to drop $3,000 on a twisted down tube frame that took me a crazy amount of hours to build, and like, I get it. But I think like as a whole, if I could raffle it, and I know raffles are cheesy, but it gives guys a chance to win a crazy custom frame for $50.
Right.
And then instead of spending $3,000 on a frame and then nickel and dime the rest of your build, you could spend $50, get a shot to win it. If you win it, fuck yeah, you take that $3,000 and then you come out with a fucking crazy build for like a decent budget, you know?
Yeah.
And like I want to do Twisted Invaders too. Like I get spending $2,000 on a set of a 2118 set of Twisted Invaders isn't realistic, but I don't know. Every time I do raffles, it seems like people really, really would definitely take the chance at winning a set of Invaders for $50.
Dude, I love
So,
I
like-
love the idea of like raffling parts like that. It's mutually beneficial for everybody involved, right? Because it's like you don't want $2,000 set of wheels that only the Prince of Persia can fucking buy. And you know, like chopper dudes, they need come ups, dude. They'll throw down $50 for a fucking part for like a frame, dude, for a fucking set of Invaders that are twisted one-offs. That's fucking awesome, dude. If you can swing it, I mean, that's the thing is you need the following, and people need to share it and shit. So if you have good shit, I don't think it's cheesy at all. You know what I mean? I'm a big proponent of the raffles. I would do it myself, only to keep all the names and fucking like keep on pumping that shit. That's tough.
It's
you
a
know?
lot.
Yeah, thank God my fiance has been helping out with that because like it's a lot. Because then like every time somebody sends me a number and like I probably don't have to do it, but I always kind of let guys pick their number. Like if you send me $100 and you want spot 11 and 31, whatever, I'll give it to you. Like I don't care. But then that gets real confusing because then as soon as I get money, I got to transfer the money and then write your name down when I transfer the money so I can keep track of how many spots. Because like you're not just going down a list, so I can't look at it and say, all right, I got 10 spots left. It's like 2, 1, 2, 3. Like it gets harder to keep track of. But I don't know. We were kind of talking and like not only like would it be cool for me because excuse me, one, my business bills would be paid, which is I'm not in this to make money. I'm just in it to stay alive and build cool shit. So my business bills would be paid, which is cool. I'd be able to build shit however I wanted to build it. So like that's cool. I enjoy that. And also like I think it'll increase like the overall quality of choppers coming out of just small garages.
True.
Like if somebody's starting with a badass, I mean, as humbly as I could say it, like a cool, badass, twisted down tube frame built to, I don't know, 6 up, 4 out, fucking 40-degree rake, a cool chopper base, they throw a fucking panhead or a shovel head in it that they got laying around. Like, I think the overall quality of the builds are just going to get that much more custom, you know?
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
That's a great point. Like,
I hope,
make the unobtainable
really
obtainable, you know? And then the dudes that, like, dude, if you give, like, you build a fucking twisted single down tube frame, like, for average Joes, like me and Dan or anybody else that's building choppers in their garage by hand, that's, like, unobtainable, you know? And if you have that, then, you know, then you can get into show. If you're ambitious, you know, you want to get into shows, you want to get noticed or whatever like that. It's a big come up, dude, because there's no fucking way I could go and just drop $3,000 on just the frame and then another 2 on the Twisted Invaders to match, you know? We don't got big money like that.
You're in it $5,000 for a frame and set of wheels. And like, I know that it's a lot of money, but a lot of time goes into this shit, and like my profit margins aren't that big.
Yeah, and dude, if you have money to buy that, you're not building anything. If you have money to drop,
exactly, what are you gonna do?
You're not building the bike. You have someone else build the bike. You just buy the parts for them to build.
Yep. But like, there's a lot of fucking talent out there. Like the community you guys fucking built. And like everybody I see online, like there's a lot of small just guys in sheds that are building fucking top quality shit. So why not try to fucking bring everybody up? Like if I can, I don't have much cash, but I can always donate time. If I could spend a little bit of time to build a frame and kind of bring everybody into cool shit, why not do it?
Hell yeah, dude. Sprechen my language, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, so
So
true.
I think that's going to be the move. I think we're going to try it.
Yeah. I know we
love it,
talked to
man.
we talked to a couple guys. I know one stood out is Time Bomb Customs. He's like he's a painter. So he's just like, I just paint tanks that I like, you know. He does cool fucking paint jobs, and he's not waiting on someone to be like, yeah, I want it like this with these colors and shit. He just makes a cool ass tank. And again, it's like, if you're an artist to a degree too, it's like, you don't want to do stuff how other people, like, imagine tattoo artists out there, right? They just love it when you're coaching them on how to do a tattoo every step of the way, right? It's like, just give the guy some freedom to make what he wants, because he does the thing. He knows what's possible. He knows what's going to work, and he knows what's cool, you know? But yeah, that's such a great model, is like the raffle, because it's just, again, I hadn't even considered that aspect of it. I'm just like, oh, that's cool. Cool guys can get cool shit. But it actually is going to elevate the chopper community, because, again, the guys building cool shit, you're making that shit obtainable to them, you know? And it's like, you get what you need, they get what they need. And if you got the fucking online presence or whatever, the social media presence to do a raffle that doesn't last 6 months, you know?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
For sure.
Yeah, my last wheel raffle, it sold out, I think, in 48 hours.
Oh, that's fucking
it
beautiful.
went pretty quick. And like, one thing, like, I'm sitting here looking at my white bike. If I had the frame, there's really nothing on that was too crazy complicated. Like, I think anybody that could build a chopper, if they start with just a hard-tailed shovelhead frame, I think somebody could build a bike just like my white bike. The mechanics behind it, like, my throttle cable's still running, just fucking floating out in the air. Like, my wires are still braided together, running down the down tube. Like, it doesn't have to be crazy, stupid, overcomplicated everything. So if guys could have the chance to fucking have a badass frame and still put out a show quality bike, like, why not do it?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's I'm gonna try to get into that. I mean, it still might. I gotta have this build done. I'm really kind of projecting I gotta have it done by June 1st, so then I could tear it down. I'm gonna ship. Fat Man's gonna clean up my motor. He's gonna give a nice rebuild on it, so I don't have to worry about it. It'll just be reliable. I was gonna make a little hot rod, but I think I just want something clean, reliable, rideable. Dan, if you're still willing, I was gonna have you paint it.
Yeah, man.
And do you still vapor hone, Rhino?
I'm semi-retired at the moment.
Well, regardless, I'm gonna send all my shit up north to you guys, and then I'm thinking by July 1st, I'm gonna drive up. I'll hang out with you guys for a weekend and pick everything up.
Cool.
And then that'll give me a month to put it together, and it'll be in Sturgis August 1st.
Fucking A, man.
That's awesome, dude.
That's so cool.
I think that's the goal. So hopefully after I get that done, I'll be able to start building some cool shit to raffle off, and hopefully by next spring we could see some cool shit coming out.
Yeah, man. Right. I'm excited to see it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really miss the thing I miss the most about my bikes that I sold on the shovel head. I had those little twisted axle adjusters that you did. Those things are so fucking cool. Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
And then I had a bunch of twisted shit on the Sportster. I had the stainless steel. All the controls were all twisted. I should have taken those off before I sold it. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's all right. You should see. I take them to a lot of the fucking shows we do. I'll just take like a 5-gallon bucket or a milk crate with all my scrap twists. Like on that FXR I just did, I scrapped, that's a 1.25" hex stock for the down tubes. I scrapped 3 feet of it because 2 of the twists were like offset, just a hair. They were still going the right direction. Nobody would have noticed, but I knew it was there, and I was like, I can't do it.
Damn.
So I have scrap twists, but I'll hook you up with a bunch, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And like, I don't even care. I'd even put this on my page, like the like, share, comment shit, and like, I don't know, I'll send you some twists. Like, do something cool with it. Like, I'm all about. One of the things that I've always loved to sell is just raw material.
Mhm.
Like, tell me what material you want, I'll twist it and I'll ship it to you. I just sandblasted it today. It's 3/4 inch twisted stainless steel square bar. Look up his page is Harrington Lenny on
I know
Instagram.
him, yeah.
Dude, that dude, his bike built 2 years ago with the twisted down tubes,
Yeah.
the wishbone. I did those down tubes for him, but he buys all kind of raw material off me, just twisted material.
Didn't you
And
send
I
those to
love
me?
seeing what it is.
I think I had those in my hand at one point.
The wishbone ones, I think you did
for
vapor
him,
honing
yeah.
before.
He did the vapor honing. I
Yeah.
did the vapor honing because I remember you sent them to me and they were fucking beefy as fuck, dude.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah,
That
That's
dude does
nuts.
killer fucking work.
yeah. That came
Yeah,
out real good.
I just sent him some stainless, and like, I love seeing what people do with it because, like, I don't know, I kind of get stuck in my ways of what I'm gonna do with the twist. So it's cool to see what somebody else is gonna do with it. So like,
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe we'll do that. We'll just send out some twists. Fuck it.
hell yeah,
Dude,
dude.
those fender struts are nuts.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you know where's that dude out of? He's in New York or some shit.
It says
you just sent me
United
that.
Putnam
won't get it
County,
back.
wherever that is. Oh
New York.
yeah,
Yeah.
New York.
Mahopac, New York.
Yeah. He does some fucking cool shit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, top class fucking builder. He
I can't
built
believe I
some
remembered where that
shit.
guy lives. I think because
Yeah.
I think I shipped him to him. I think that's why I remember
Yeah.
because they came here and I was like, I vapor honed him, and then I drop shipped him or whatever. Yeah, dude, that was some good shit. I need some more twists in my life, dude. I need some more twists. I'm doing my build right now, and I'm like, I'm actually putting that tomahawk I got from you. It was the collab you did with, I think it was Silver City Co. Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah.
I'm putting,
Fuck yeah.
dude. I'm putting that on the soft tail so I can fucking break mirrors off and shit. I want it to be like an actual weapon that I can pull out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I might integrate it into the
Traffic
sissy bar or something, but I use that thing all the time. By the way, in the garage,
Same.
it's up on my fucking pegboard, dude, and I use it to fucking cut shit. But I use it a lot as like a hammer, like a soft blow, and and in the garage, it's my go-to weapon. I'm like, if anybody breaks in, I'm gonna grab the tomahawk. You're gonna go last of Mohicans on this motherfucker.
When you go into my
Steelcity
garage,
blacksmithing is
when
ahead.
you're in my shop, my workbench where I do, most of the taping and sanding and whatever else, which is where I spend most of the time, I keep this literally buried in the wall in the garage, right there in arm's reach. So if someone comes in and I'm not expecting somebody, they see that.
Yeah,
Hey, Steel City Blacksmithing is not responsible for any like busted skulls. Like after they're in your hands, do what you will.
Yeah. It'd be cool though to see that on the news.
I
Some
guess
thief.
bad publicity is still publicity.
Yeah,
I'll never forget
road
how
rage
your dad
incident.
looked at me. When you gave us these, I was like, I was just sitting there oogling over it, and I said something along the lines of like, "Dude, I just want to bury this in somebody's skull." And your dad looked at me like, "Yeah, all right." I was like, "Yeah, I'm all right."
You're good, bud.
What, you don't want to do that? All right, never mind.
Yeah, dude. Channel your inner fucking Viking or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
It's a hefty tool. It's actually it's funny too. It's actually a great bottle opener. I use it as a bottle opener, like because it has the flat side on the handle, and you're just like it has a nice weight to it, It's
Yeah.
a good all around tool. I swear to Christ, dude, I fucking use that thing all the time. In the garage, like instead of a hammer, instead of a bottle
Yeah,
opener.
that's great.
Yeah.
Because everybody always says, "Oh, twisted steel handle, like you can't use that thing. That's
It
just a wall
grips
hammer."
nice, dude. Your fingers just wrap right in those little twists.
For sure.
I welded it. It's either 3/4 inch square or 1 inch square to like a 2.5 or 3 pound mini sledge, and I was like, these aren't that not usable. So if you look back on my page, it was fucking a long time ago. I forged a handle or a hook with a twisted mini sledge. Like, and come on, our hands aren't soft. Like, we build fucking shit. It's not that bad.
No.
Just
I
gotta
hit
reach
myself
down,
in the
make
shins
sure
with it
you
all
have.
the fucking time.
You just gotta reach down, make sure you got like balls, and just go to town.
Dude, I use it as a back scratcher too. The tomahawk. I'm just like, "Grr."
That end, yeah. For
Oh
sure.
yeah, just
There
shove
you
that.
go.
Yeah,
I use that end to open paint cans.
it's an awesome tool that everybody should have one of those in their garage.
And we do that at raffles too, or at shows too. We do raffles for the ball pins. So nobody's going to a show and they want to drop. A lot of guys don't want to drop $100 on a ball pin.
Yeah,
right.
So we'll do raffles, and all we do is 10 spots at $10 a spot. You write your name and your number on a fucking ticket. After 10 spots sell, I'll pull a winner, and then we'll start the next raffle.
yeah.
And we did that for 4 or 5 hammers at the Cycle Showcase.
No shit.
And like, it was cool as hell. Like, I'd let them come, they'd pick out a fucking hammer. Like, if you leave the show, I'll ship it to you, like, whatever. So, like, I get too, like, spending $100 on a twisted ball peen really isn't practical, but I'm cool with raffles.
Yeah, I actually need a ball peen, and that would be perfect. I want a set, like I want to set like the tomahawk, the ball peen, a sledgehammer, all twisted. That would be fucking cool. Those are like heirloom type tools,
Yeah,
but
sure.
But dude, I love the metal handle because like when I'm swinging a hammer, it has like the fucking wooden handle, dude. I don't want to say that I abused this tomahawk, but like when I was doing this work on my truck, I was doing some heavy work, and I was trying to take the hub off. I forget which part of the fucking process I was in, but I think it was the hub, because to spin it, it was spinning the whole hub, so I had to jam a bunch of tools in there so it wouldn't spin, so I could get the nut off. And I had a hammer and I had the tomahawk. I don't have that hammer anymore, but I still got that tomahawk. And that fucking thing stuck in there, and it let me get that nut off like a champ.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
As humbly as I could say, you'll never break that weld.
No.
And if you could fucking hit something hard enough to fuck that handle up, like, I give you props. Like, you're smacking something. But speaking of fucking hammers and shit, are you guys still doing like a monthly giveaway?
We try. When there's something to give away.
Yeah, we're just trying to, definitely.
You wanna fucking give away a hammer?
I would love to give away a hammer.
I'll send you guys a hammer. We could drop ship. I'll send it to the fucking winner.
That'd be awesome.
Let's do that.
We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that
for sure.
We'll do that for March. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I gotta weld. I think I gotta weld up 3 of them. So I normally do them in pairs. So I'll just do another one. And yeah, fuck yeah, why not,
dude? Cool. Appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, stoked to be a part of it, man. You guys are still fucking killing it.
Hey,
this fucking
dude,
podcast,
I gotta say, man, Josh is back. Steel City Blacksmithing is back as a sponsor, and I'm so glad to have you. We didn't really do an official announcement yet, because I think I just ran it for the first time maybe a couple weeks ago. But yeah, Steel City Blacksmithing back, Jack. Feels good. Feels right.
Yeah. I'm stoked to be a part of it, man. I think I sponsored Grease and Loctite when I was Ironhead Supply Co. And I was only Ironhead Supply Co. for like 3 months back in 2019. And then I rebranded to Steel City.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to be a part of it. You guys put on a fucking killer show. It sucked I had to fucking drop out for a little bit, but I was going through a fucking nasty divorce and
Yeah,
shit.
dude. Hey, no, it's cool. And you know what the best
Yeah.
part is? All our sponsors are like our boys. You know, it's
Exactly.
just cool that we get to partner up with cool dudes doing cool shit. You know, Chris,
Absolutely.
Jean-Luc,
Yeah.
fucking Deadbeat Customs, and now you. That was an easy choice.
yeah.
I was so glad to hear that too. Yeah, dude, that it's gonna be hard to give that hammer away because I need a whole set of tools. But I'm going to get the tomahawk professionally sharpened on both ends. So even the handle part,
Ooh.
yeah, I want this thing to be actually scary. I want people to like pick it up and cut themselves.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh,
Fuck yeah.
didn't you guys, who did you work with to do like the custom tomahawk sheaths or something? Didn't you work with someone that like a leather worker?
Terry, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Terry from Port Choppers Leathers.
Oh,
I've been meaning to get a hold of her. I wanna do another run of those. And
yeah, I need one.
yeah, I gotta reach out to her. I texted her a couple times ago and I haven't heard from her. But yeah, I gotta get back to doing another collab with her. Those things always were fucking sweet.
Yeah, dude.
And then we would do those pre-sales for the 10 traffic cops or whatever, and they would sell like instantly. Like people love those fucking things.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think of it. I was thinking about like how to mount it. I don't want it like jingling around like on a metal hook or something because I need to hear the other parts falling off my bike. So I want to have like a nice leather, you know, hand tooled fucking thing where it can just be like easily slid out, but also it's like mounted and quiet.
Yeah.
Way back when I was raffling that white bike off. I think I was raffling the white bike off, or I was raffling a tomahawk and a sheath off or something. But I hurried up and slapped the tomahawk and the sheath and threw it on my sissy bar just real quick. And went ripping. I wanted to get a picture before the sunset. And ripped down, took a picture by the train tracks, ripped back home after I think I stopped for a drink at a bar or something. Got back home and I looked in the back and the fucking sheath slid down the sissy bar. And I didn't have it tight enough, and the bottom of the tomahawk fucking bounced on the fender that Dan just painted.
That's right.
Yeah, if you look at my white bike, the reason for the P pad on the fender is because it's kind of high in the spot.
I
was so bummed because like it's a smoked paint job. Like you ain't.
Dude, I remember that. I remember that actually now.
Yeah, but Terry from Port Choppers did the seats on that white bike, and like I was like, Terry, I'm this bike's in a show like in 2 weeks. Like if I send you a pain, can you make me a P-pad? She's like, don't worry about it, I got you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's the best.
Yeah, she's fucking legit as fuck. But
sure.
Yeah,
she's out of Jersey, or is she from Pittsburgh too?
Jersey.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm getting all this geography right today.
For real.
Yeah, you're on
Good job. You've been watching Dora the Explorer or what?
Is that what she does? Geography? I've never seen the show.
I'm the map. Don't ask me how I know that.
Hey man, I got kids too.
Yeah, I got a
I know
2-year-old
all
baby
about
girl.
it.
Yeah, we watch it all.
I could tell you all the lines to Moana and Boss Baby. I know that.
Dude,
shit.
are you
Boss
kidding me?
Baby's sick.
That's my daughter's current obsession. Fucking A.
Which
They're
one?
watching it upstairs right now.
Moana?
Many of them. Well, no, she already went through Moana. Now it's Boss Baby.
Okay.
Dude,
I didn't know that was a thing. She
Moana's
loves it.
great.
Yeah.
The first Boss Baby movie, there's some adult humor in there. The one party's like, you're like negotiating with North Korea. Like, the kids don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, there's a bunch of them in there. That's funny.
Little adult humors. Good.
Yep.
But that was, Pete, your listeners are probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah, for real. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I think most everybody that listens to us is like a dad or something, right? I think our biggest demographic is like 35 to 45. So if you don't have a family when you're 45, then you're fucking up, dude. Start inseminating now.
Yeah.
Have some motherfucking
Yeah,
kids,
we got me and my old lady, we got 4 combined. It's 7, 6, 5, and 4. Back to
Damn.
back to back to back. Yeah, it gets rowdy inside. But they're all on the bikes, they're all into coming to the shop. I've had them all come down to the shop and forge with me, and they're all
That's
about
awesome.
it. So
That's fucking awesome, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Kids are fun. I just got a puppy, dude. I was gonna have him on the show tonight, but it's too cold out here. Dude, it was real fucking windy, and I've had this fucking heater going for now 9 hours, and it's still 56 degrees in here.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was gonna come back and prime some stuff and work on Bougie Billy's paint job today, but any heat that I would have been able to generate in the shop today would have been gone immediately. It was like straight up 50, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. I was walking from the service truck around the house and was literally walking at like a 45-degree angle. I've never felt wind like that here.
Dude, it was bad. I had to snow blow today too, and it was like that light fucking snow because we got hammered with snow. And dude, it's just blowing and then blowing right back in my face. I look like Frosty the Snowman.
My little brother lives up there. It said he just got hit with like a foot of snow, but he just moved. He just moved down to Georgia.
Oh, he moved?
Really?
Yeah, he's out of there.
Damn.
He got a job offer. And
fuck.
Get this shit. They offered him he's a plastics engineer, and like dude's fucking smart as hell. And they offered him like a senior engineer fucking position, and he countered their offer, and they were like, well, we won't give you that much money, but we'll promote you and we'll give you more money. So he got promoted before he even got fucking hired. I was like, how do you do that shit?
Big pimping, dude.
He's like some principal fucking engineer or some shit now. Like,
that's
he's
fucking
killing
awesome.
it.
Wow.
But yeah, he got out up there.
Yeah, that's too bad. I'm bummed though, because it was cool that you came up this summer to visit your family and we got to see you.
Yeah, that was so last minute. That was like a spur, like, let's go.
Yeah. When was that? Was a fall. Yeah, that was the fall time, I think.
It was right around Halloween because we went to Salem. And that was some creepy shit, man.
Dude, Salem's nuts, dude, around Halloween.
Yeah.
That's fucking creepy. And there's some freaks down there, dude. Like the freak shows come out. Salem. Right around Halloween, like, and those bars were packed.
Oh yeah.
We had fun. That was a good time coming up. I wish it wasn't just for a weekend, because like I think we flew in Friday and then flew out Sunday.
Yep.
So like it was like
whirlwind
there and then gone. But
yeah.
But yeah, I'll be coming back up. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, how far are you from how far are you from New Hampshire? Is it like 12 hours, something like that, from Pittsburgh?
No, I think it was I want to say it was like a 10.5-hour drive. So I normally bank on like 12 hours when you stop and piss and food and, but it's not too bad of a drive.
Yeah.
You guys got to get down here for Glory Days.
I'm going to try this year. I'm going to try to get down there.
It's literally 5 minutes from my house on a pedal bike, all downhill.
No shit.
Like, it is right down the hill at the Iron City Brewery.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's that venue. Kurt puts on a fucking hell of a show.
I heard good things.
Like, he goes all out. Supposedly, there's over 100 bikes this year.
Damn.
Oh wait, is that like when is that? Is that end of September? Is it?
Yeah, I want to say September 26th and 27th. He's doing 2 days this year too, which is cool.
Bro, I'm on point, dude. What am I? I'm eating. Am I chewing neuro gum? You know, what am I doing, dude? What am I doing differently today?
Or what?
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, I want to definitely get to that one. Fish is in this year. He couldn't swing it last year. Yeah.
He's got 2 bikes.
Yeah.
Oh, because he's bringing the Triumph too.
2 years ago, who came up? Fish, Alex came up. Joel came up.
Yeah,
that was a good time. We had fun.
Yeah, I definitely want to get down there.
But last year's when I got my neck done, and Black Dog Tattoo Tour.
Oh, yeah.
He did it.
Yeah,
But we got there like right at the end. And he was like, hey, I'd trade you a tattoo for a hammer. And I was like, I don't have the hammer, but I'll blast home. So me and old lady went ripping up the hill, grabbed his hammer, and went flying back. But they were just tearing down the wall of death. Supposedly, there's only 3 wall of deaths left in the United States, and they had one of them at the show.
Yeah.
It's fucking badass.
That's
He
cool.
puts on a good show. And the inside of that brewery, it's not like the inside of a brewery. Like, they got a bar, they got the big fucking hoppers, and like, it's beautiful. It's a badass building.
That's cool.
And it's right along the river too. So like, we can we'll go on a ride, we'll rip up the river, and a lot of fucking cool riding down there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, that sounds awesome. Yeah, definitely. I've been saying I want to get down there for years now. Dan, have you ever been? You've never been to that one?
No, it's the same thing. There's always some conflict. The last 2 years for me, it's been Indian Larry. But there's always
that's
been
right.
something where it's like, I can't squeeze both or whatever.
If we can, let's try to get to that one this year. Maybe.
Absolutely. I'm down
Big
to try
question
for
mark,
sure.
but I'd love to get down to that one.
Yeah.
You guys got a place to stay.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I'll just hop in the back of Fish's truck or whatever.
Done deal.
I'll stow away. I won't even tell them.
You guys definitely got a place to stay if you make it, for sure. That'd be fucking badass. But I totally get it, man. I've never been to the Indian Larry block party. Always wanted to go, but like, I gotta pick and choose what I do. Like, I love to hit every event, but
Yeah.
just time off work and fucking.
Oh, dude, yeah.
costs to get there and
Time
back,
off
like,
work, travel costs. It's like
Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause,
dude.
yeah.
Like they
I
don't
have no
like
idea what
not
we're doing
seeing you
for
for
Sturgis.
fucking days on end. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
so that you could go play
also, dude,
motorcycles
end
with your
of
friends.
September is, I mean, school's back in session, dude.
Exactly.
Yep.
Summer
Yeah.
shows are
Yep.
easy because it's like kids are just at home or whatever. But yeah, dude, that's late September. When early June though. Is school still in early June?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually to like the
Yeah.
second week of June.
Our school ends like the first week of June or the last week of May. So it's hit or miss. But yeah, you guys will have to come down, man. That'd be fucking awesome. Or I gotta come up, one of the two. I don't know how many shows I'll be doing with Sturgis this year, but
Right.
you guys should come to fucking Sturgis. Why not?
That's the thing. Every
Yeah,
time someone
I'd
brings
love
up a
to.
show, I'm like, I want to go to that show. And you have to like
Yeah.
figure out
Yeah.
which one. I definitely want to go to Sturgis. I feel like I really want to ride to Sturgis.
Yeah.
I give you props because that's a long ride.
Yeah.
It's a 20 and a half hour drive from my house.
I feel like
So-
if I'm doing Sturgis though, it's like making it an event type of thing. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
if you're
weeks.
gonna do it, do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's
Yeah.
see. Let's see
Yeah.
how many Patreons we have, Dan, by the time Sturgis kicks off. Maybe we can fly out there for the weekend.
Yeah.
That'd be badass.
Yeah. Hey
We're
guys,
gonna,
Patreons, guys, Lowlives, you got to sign up. Get me and Dan out to Sturgis this year. Buy in $10 a month, and you'll get maybe a Steelcity blacksmithing hammer next month. And send me and Dan to Sturgis.
Hey man, if you're gonna start pulling in a bunch of Patreons, I'll give you a hammer every month until August, bro.
Yeah.
Like, every other week we'll give away a
All
hammer.
right, we'll do
Let's
this.
it.
If we raise, I'll price out an airplane ticket for 2 round trip for me and Dan. And if we can pay for Sturgis, when's Sturgis?
August 1st through August 10th.
August 1st. All right. We already covered that and I already forgot. So I'm not doing too good. But if we can, by August 1st, fly in to Sturgis and fly back on Patreon money, thanks to Josh's giveaways, we'll be there.
That's a
Well,
hard.
yeah,
That's, I don't think I could say no to that.
And me and old lady, we're looking for a campground, kind of close, but like her mom's got like this vacation, one of those condo vacation packages where you pay so much money per month and you could stay anywhere at any resort, whatever, blah blah blah.
Like a timeshare.
Yeah, it's kind of like a timeshare, but it's any resort anywhere in the country or even world. They have shit in Italy and everywhere. If you use it every year, it's worth it. If you don't use it for a year, it starts not being worth it from a money aspect if you're really going to crunch the numbers and whatever, but nobody gives a shit. But if we find a fucking cabin in a campground kind of close, like, you guys fucking got a place to stay too. And the cycle showcase is going to be at the, what's it called? Steel Pony Campground, which is right outside of Sturgis. So.
Oh, sick.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then that'll be on, the show's going from Saturday to Thursday. So that'll be pretty cool. There'll be bikes on display the whole time.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, dude, that would be nuts, dude. Party at the Pen, Sturgis, and the fucking go to Pittsburgh for the, yeah, dude.
Boom. Fuck yeah. Your summer's planned out.
That's a lot. Not to mention our show.
Yeah, and then we have our show
around here.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's a lot. I wouldn't expect you guys to do all that shit, but
well, hey, Patreon's hop on. I mean, get some Patreon, dude. I'm dead fucking serious. If we can pay for plane tickets on Patreon money, guys, if you're from South Dakota or whatever and you're a millionaire, send us some tickets. Get us to Sturgis.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, it'd be fucking badass. And then we'll do a live stream down there. Fuck yeah, there you go. You guys record an episode.
I'd go live the whole time.
Rowdy shit's going on.
For sure. Yeah. There'd be plenty of people out there we'd want to talk to. So we could do a fucking podcast tour while we're out there.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. There you go.
Yeah. All our on location podcasts go so well. I just like fried our fucking, I don't know. I haven't mentioned on the show, but our mixer that I've been bragging about for 3 weeks, we fried it last week at Harley Davidson. It doesn't work. So I'm sorry if the audio quality sucks, but I'm doing everything I fucking can here. Okay.
Yeah. We're doing a 3-way remote here, people. Give us a break. There's a little bit of a delay. It's all right.
Yeah. And I don't got my mixer. And last week, people are like texted me, messaging me, like, the audio is fucked up. And it's like, at this point, I know better than anybody when the audio is fucked up. But I've had I've had like Legionnaire's disease or some shit. I had like 103 fever for like a fucking week. And then we did that show at Harley. I brought the shit home and it's like echoey as fuck. And I'm like, dude, I could barely stand. I've had like this fucking pounding migraine or whatever for like 14 days straight. I want to blow it out with a bullet. Like, I'm so done. I'm still sick, dude. Still.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I was. We went on family vacation back in August. And I got bronchitis and pneumonia in both lungs on vacation.
Oh, like, beautiful.
Fuck me. Like, the world was like, you work really hard and you're enjoying life for 7 days. So
exactly.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I was sick. And then right after, I was sick with that bronchitis for like 3 months. And then right after I got rid of bronchitis, I got shingles. And that shit sucked balls, dude.
Ugh.
Dude, that's crazy to get shingles too.
Yeah, I'm fucking 31 years old and I got shingles. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I heard that's a new thing, though. I heard it's like our generation is like, you're not supposed to get shingles, but people are like getting shingles mad late in life.
Yeah. Just real random.
Yep.
It was fucking rough. And then I fell behind on all my orders and like customers are hitting me up like, yo, dude, what's going on? Like, man, I'm dying.
I'll tell you what's going on. I got the fucking shingles, dog.
I'm struggling to not suck start a 12 gauge. Like, work with me, bro.
Yeah. I'm glad we're bringing this up right now because we've been doing buddy checks every once in a while when Dan's on because he always reminds me. But, bro, we had the swap meet. We had dudes hitting us up on the page. We had dudes reaching out like on my page and shit. Motherfuckers are having a hard goddamn winter, dude, this year specifically. Like 2025's been rough on a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
And I feel it too, man. Like, this is probably mentally the hardest fucking winter I've had. for a lot of different reasons. And I guess I just want to say, if you're having trouble, dude, like reach out to us, reach out to someone, like, because it fucking sucks, dude. It sucks to be like a guy, you know, like, dude, our whole life is like strife. You know what I mean? Like, we have shitty, like, people have shitty jobs. People have like no money. People have fucking family problems. You have fucking this and that. And then we have these bikes. Like, the thing that we love also sucks. You know, like, nothing works. You lose a ton of more money. And I just think it's, you know, important to point out, just to highlight. It's like, dude, we're all there for each other. You know, like, bro, I don't care if I know you or not, you know, like, reach out. If you're having a hard time, dude, I'm having a hard time too. I can commiserate with you at the very least. You know, I'm not great with advice. I don't have all the fucking answers, but like, reach out and just be like, hey, bro, it's been rough. Call me. You know what I mean? Give me a fucking call. I don't want to lose anybody. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I think it's like,
sure,
dude, for me, dude, like, February, it's cold, it's fucking snowing, you're sick, like, and then all the other shit piled on top of it. It's a lot to bear.
And getting fucking dark at 6. Like, I'd say like joking around, but so yeah, I don't want to see anybody. But actually, no bullshit. Lone Murray, I talked to him for fucking hours when I was going through my fucking divorce, and like, I was at a low point. I was on the verge of bankruptcy with my business. Like, I was ready to just go belly up, sell my shit, and say fuck it. And I was about to lose my house. Like, shit was rough, and it was winter, and just, you don't want to go to the shop. You can't keep your hands busy. You can't keep your mind moving. Like, it sucks, but I'm all about it too. Like, I don't give a shit if I know you or not. Like, I don't know. I don't have wise words, but just call me, man. Hit me up, message me. We'll shoot to shit. I don't care. Dude, I don't care what we talk about.
That's and that's like, it plays into like what I was talking about this last episode. It's just, dude, the people in this community fucking are solid motherfuckers, and they care. You know what I mean? Like,
family,
they ain't gonna help you. Like, they can't probably help you with your financial shit. You know, nobody's got a bundle of cash laying around, but motherfuckers are here to listen, and we care about you just because you're fucking one of us. You know what I mean? And man, it's been rough, man. I'm having a real fucking hard time, dude. I'm having a real fucking hard time. I look at the weather and I'm just like, oh shit, it's gonna be in the teens for the next week. Oh, I gotta do it. Dude, I'm just like, I just want to go away. You know what I mean? But
dude, Sunday I went down to the shop and I had to twist that stainless, and it was just warm enough to put the garage door up. And like, I swept out the shop because I haven't done it all winter. I had enough grind dust on the floor. It was like walking in the sandbox.
Jesus.
But
no shit.
Just having the fucking door open and working with the door open was like,
dude, it was like that right there. That's what you need, dude. Dude, the other day I was like, did the same thing. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this goddamn shit. I'm going to work on bikes. You know, just like do something that you like to do. Open the garage door if it's warm, you know, get some fucking sunshine on your cheeks, you know, wrench on something, anything, you know, like make a fucking part. That's the thing that like keeps you going and reminds you. It's like, spring's right around the corner. I'm going to be on my bike. I'm going to be with my buds. I'm going to be drinking fucking beers. I'm going to be fucking having some yucks. And I don't know. If is it like a specifically like a cold weather thing that everybody gets so fucking depressed, or is it just the time of year? You know, the holidays are over. You don't have any fucking like holidays. Like, I don't know what it is.
It's a lot of it. You get less sunlight every day.
I've heard that sunlight has a big part in it.
Yeah. You just have less sunlight. You're waking up, at least for me. I go to work when it's dark. I come home some nights from work, it's dark already, or it's just a lot of darkness, and it's just cold. So you're stuck indoors all the time. It really limits, unless you're into, like up here specifically today, even if I was into snowboarding, there's nothing I wanted to do outside today. Like it was way too fucking cold.
Mm.
It's just you just got cabin fever. You know what I mean? I want to get the fuck out and go do something. It's too cold to do anything, and I don't drink, so I'm not gonna go to the bar.
When I was younger, I was all about fucking snowboarding, being outside riding dirt bikes in the snow. Now it's like I walk outside and all my bones just hurt once that cold air hits me. And I'm like, nope.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, but the important thing is to know is like I just wanted to highlight this to just say thank you for everybody that reached out and was just like dude, some people reached out and were like, man, I appreciate what you're doing. It's fun, it's funny, like it keeps me going, and I appreciate that more than you realize, you know. But I think it's important, you know, just to fucking every winter is gonna, you know, come and go. And I guess Florida guys, depending on where you live, it does get a little chilly down there. I remember I was like North Central Florida. It'd get cold. People were wearing winter jackets. It ain't all fucking peaches and cream. So wherever you are in the fucking contiguous United States, you know, fucking hang tough, reach out, shoot the shit.
Stay with us.
Yeah. I want to I'm going to be out in Sturgis this year. But hey, dude, Dan, it's funny you brought up snowboarding and shit. Dude, I just saw Pat's Peak right here, like right around the corner here. That the snow, the lift got stuck, and there was like hundreds of people stuck on the lift today in that wind, dude. Just like stuck there, dude. 60-mile-an-hour winds, ice blasting them in the face.
Dude, that's awful.
What's that one movie where the fucking ski lift breaks?
Yeah.
Or they don't, and the people get trapped on it and fucking die?
Dude,
that.
I think it's called Frozen or something. They're on a ski lift and there's like wolves circling around them.
Yeah.
It's actually a really cool movie.
He jumps off, breaks his legs, gets eaten.
Yeah, dude, that's actually a pretty cool movie.
When we were up there and we rode that Killington, did we see you before or after we did that?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Yeah, it must have been before because I was hurting. I ate shit. Like,
no, that's right. It was after. Yeah, that was the day before. Yeah.
Yeah, I was hurting. But that fucking Killington, dude, that's beautiful up there.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful scenery. And that downhill, I'm like obsessed with it. Like, that was some wild shit running those fucking downhill lines and shit.
It's fun, man.
I ate
Downhill
it so hard.
Shit.
Yeah. I'll have to send you a picture. Like the whole inside of my leg turned black, like completely black. Like I ate it so hard.
Fuck.
But that was a good time. It's fucking beautiful up there. And the riding, I gotta get up there on a bike, man. The riding looks beautiful.
Just get up here. We have bikes for you.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Take your pick, bro.
Fuck yeah, don't say that unless you mean it, because I'll be up there.
I mean it, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, we're at the point in our lives, everybody has at least like 2 bikes that they can ride at any given time.
Yeah. I got I picked up an 05 over the summer. It's funny, it went for sale right up by the mall where I live. It's like an abandoned mall now, but it was at my buddy's house in his front yard. And I hit him up. I was like, hey, what's up with that? He's like, oh, it's my boss's. He wants it's an 05 883 with like crazy low miles. I think there's 2,900 miles on it or something.
Damn.
Holy shit.
And he wanted $5,000. He had it all dressed up like a road king, like with the 3 lights and the windshield and the saddlebags and a crash bar. I was like,
a crash bar.
$5,000. Yeah. I was like, $5,000 no. And then he lowered it to 4, and I was like, eh. And then he lowered it to 3, and I was like, you're getting close. Like it's the bolt-ons are like, you aren't increasing value.
Yeah, take the crash bars back. Yeah. Take the crash bars back.
Increasing the amount of work I gotta do.
To take it off, yeah.
Once I saw he lowered it to 3,000 OPO, I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, I'll give you $2,000. And he's like, let me text my boss. He took $2,200 on it. I was like, I'll buy it. Like, it sucks.
Okay.
It's a Sportster, but like, I'll ride the wheels off it. And like these rubber mounted Sportsters, like I beat the shit out of them, and they don't miss a beat.
I love the early aught Sportsters, dude. Don't get me started, man. They're the best.
Yeah, and I think the '04 to '06, the pre EFI, those are the last years for the carburetor. There's
Right.
some goofy shit they did with wheel bearings being different sizes, but like I
Yeah.
think they're buildable.
There's actually the aftermarket is really growing for those. So like
For sure.
it used to be up to 2003, and then that was
Yep.
like the cutoff. And now people are
Yep.
actually building hardtails. They're building all sorts of fucking parts for the
Rubber
later.
mount.
Yeah, the rubber mount ones.
The only thing that sucks about those rubber mounts is it's got a 3-inch OD backbone. So the backbone is obnoxious big. So like tanks, it's like
Can it? Yeah.
can't do much. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I think they're buildable. Like, and you can find them. They're everywhere now.
Yep.
But in '99 to '03 are the years.
Yeah.
I got a buddy out in Utah. Oh, Misfit _ Leroy, I think. His name's Tucker. He used to live in PA, but he's got I think it's a '99. He's got a Baker 6-speed in the cases of this Sportster engine. And he's got, I think it's a 1250 hammer kit. He's got full blueprinted heads, port polish. Supposedly, he's pushing 103 horse out of a Sportster with a 6-speed.
Holy shit. That's
Full
sick.
clutch,
That's
jogging
fucking
shift,
nuts,
no
dude.
front brake.
I love
He said
that.
it's like a 160 mile an hour fucking bike.
Holy
Fuck that.
fuck, dude.
Dude's got balls like fucking bowling balls. Like, I
love
don't got balls to get on a 100 horse Sportster with no front brake and a foot clutch.
It must be so
No
much fucking
shit.
fun though. That must be so much fucking fun.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I
Oh,
wanted
man.
to do that with that '05 I got. Maybe not 100 horse, but I wanted to put a hammer kit on it, and I wanted to do like the dual sport, like Dirtster with
Mhm.
the Honda's dirt bike front end and the 16.5-inch progressive shocks in the back
Yep.
with like dual sport or dirt bike tires. I think it would be obnoxious if you get like 60, 70 horsepower out of a Sportster with a dirt bike suspension. Like, that'd be wild to ride through the woods. It'd be fucking aggressive, you know?
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't handle like a dirt bike, but like, and I used to race motocross at the one switchback motocross out in Butler, PA. I'm sure you've heard of Butler, PA. But yeah, I used to race motocross out there, and I wanted to fucking pull up to the motocross track on a Harley, dump it on a fucking track, hit some jumps, and then just hop on the road ride home.
Oh, yeah.
I think it'd be badass, but
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
I
good
know
old
Chicken Rick and all those dudes do that Happy Valley Rally thing. I think that's pretty much
Yeah.
what they're doing.
yeah. I think it'd be fun as fuck. And there's
yeah.
a couple of them. Rusty Butcher, I think, has a Dartster or whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
But I think they're cool, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why not? It's something different. But I
sure.
was gonna copy a dirt bike geometry as far as rake and shit.
Yep.
And I was gonna do a twisted down too because why not?
Why wouldn't you? I mean, if you can, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, fuck it.
I think it's way like it puts my mind at ease to have a solid twisted down tube. You know what I mean? If it's single, like when you're talking about two, I mean,
Yeah.
because the things are so fucking beefy.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna need to exchange insurance information if you fucking run into the back of another car. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've been using a lot of hex stock. I don't know. Ever since way back. I mean, I like square stock, but what kind of pushed me more towards hex is when you blend it to tubing, because you're not blending all that extra corner.
Oh, true.
It blends right into tubing, fucking sweet. And it looks more twisted because you're showing 6 corners instead of 4,
Right. More
You guys
facets.
know what I
Yeah.
mean. So I don't know. I've been using twisted a couple by now. 1.5-inch hex solid stock for down tubes, and I think it turns out bitchin'. I did it was a single twist 1.5-inch hex down tube. And that thing turned out fucking. You see that thing? That thing turned out incredible. He did nice work on that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
That bike was nuts.
He gold plated the foot pegs, like 24 karat gold plating on the foot pegs. I was like, damn, I wish I had that fucking money.
Balling.
Yeah. And then he hit me up again and was like, yeah, I want to do another build. My cousin wants to do another build. And his cousin's bike, I just posted it not long ago. It's that gooseneck softail I did with the leaves and the vine wrapped around it and shit.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, dude, that was fucking gnarly, dude. The fucking vines and shit.
Yeah, you have no idea how many leaves I forged to get like 8 out of like I was forging leaves just nonstop. Like, guess I'm gonna go to the shop, forge some more leaves.
Oh my god! I
just couldn't get them right, but that thing's gonna be wild, dude. I'm actually talking to Mike from Voodoo Vintage. And we're going to do a collab on, his relic front ends. Mm-hmm. The girders he does.
Oh, no shit.
We're going to do a collab on that. Yeah, that should be a pretty cool front end.
That's sick.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I wish I could be full-time with this. I got so many ideas, but, like, I'm whooped after I come home. So, I mean, for a while, before that show, when I was finishing that Softail and the FXR frame, I was doing like 80 hours a week on top of 4 kids. Like, I try not to work when I have my kids because I got 50-50 custody. So, like, kids, homework, schoolwork, shower, bath. And then when I don't have my kids, it's working until fucking I can't stand and I'm cross-eyed. And then I get up and go to work and machine like $10,000 parts for like Westinghouse Nuclear and I fuck them up. Always fun. Always fun.
Oh, Jesus, man.
No shit.
The struggle,
dude. American dream, buddy.
It'll pay off eventually, man.
Yeah, no, that's what it's all about. It's old, like, if you find something you love, like, you'll never work a day in your life. Like, I do metalwork all day, every day, and I love it. Like, 80-hour weeks, 7 days straight, over and over and over again kind of suck. But as far as the work, like the work doesn't get old, you know? I don't know.
Yeah. Doing anything for that many hours a week would get old. Period.
Yeah.
Are you doing like at work, at your day job, are you doing like different parts? It's not like an assembly line. You're not just like bzz, bzz, bzz.
No.
Okay.
No, I do I was on the production CNC side, which was like it's not like production to where like you set this up and then press a button. Like you got to work in your sizes. It was all tight tolerance, and it wasn't huge production runs. We weren't doing 1,000 part orders. But then I got moved over to the tool maker side or the custom side. We do like tool and die stamping, and I got moved over there, and I'm writing all my own programming. I run a CNC lathe most of the time. We got a lot of Bridgeport and emails with Accurite controllers, so they're fully CNC, or you can run them manually. We get a lot of tight tolerance shit. Like the shit I'm working on now, it's only 4 parts. We haven't done them. I don't think I could say the customer, but it doesn't really matter. But the material, it's like Inconel on steroids. It's chromium, cobalt, tungsten, and nickel all together, and it's a fucking nightmare to machine. You know, like carbide, like the hardest fucking hard shit. Carbide is tungsten and cobalt. So I'm basically machining fucking cobalt, tungsten, chromium, and nickel all in one, and it's a nightmare. But I got plus nothing, minus 1 thou in the OD. Like we do crazy tight shit, and it's like onesie, twosie orders, like shit you can't put in production.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool.
What do you use to cut that? What material do you use? Is it ceramic tooling that you're using, or what?
No, it's we use IC908 inserts. They're just carbide inserts.
Huh.
It sucks. Shit. It burns them up. But if you get your speeds and feeds right, and it's all flood coolant, start with a 32 thou tool nose radius insert, finish with a 15. And it sucks. It burns up inserts, but they don't care. As long as we're making good parts. And then some of the hardened shit, I use diamond tip inserts, which are like $150 an insert. So they really love when I turn the wrong handle real quick. Bam, blow the tip off it. Oops. But yeah, you'll have that. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and like I'm really comfortable with G code and programming, and once you kind of can wrap your head around work shifts and the XYZ coordinate, like it all kind of comes together pretty good. And then I do TIG welding for them too, and we do TIG welding for Westinghouse Nuclear, for the Navy. We do all kind of cool shit and tight tolerance. I got plus or minus 5 on weldments, which is like stupid. Like 5,000 on a weldment is like the dumbest shit. But some engineer at a computer is like plus or minus 5. They'll hold it and they'll weld the inside of this box completely with no burn through. Like, but yeah, I don't know. It's fun. I don't know. I guess it's fun being challenged and beating your head against the wall trying to figure something out. But
that's awesome, dude.
For sure.
So good.
Yeah.
It's cool to have like a day job that complements your, side hustle shit too, because it's like
exactly.
you're just honing your skills,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If I'm not learning it at home to transfer it to work, I'm learning it at work to transfer to home. Like I've learned like my the cam I use on Fusion 360, like it's very similar to Mastercam as far as picking your tool path and 2D machining. It's not complicated. So I use that there, and I use shit I learned there from the old graybeard machinists. Like these old graybeards are fucking crazy. How much they know, like they can hold stupid tight tolerance. Like Chopper Bob, he's one of them. Like crazy tight tolerances, like on the most basic dinosaur machine. Like I'm spoiled. I write a program for everything. Like if I'm drilling a hole 3 inches deep, I'm writing a program instead of pulling that handle. Fuck it. And then I stand there and fucking fuck around on my phone or drink my coffee. But I don't know. Dude,
shout out to Chopper Bob. I hadn't seen him in a minute, dude. He was at the swap meet last weekend. Got to talk to him for a little while. So everybody go to Chopper Bob, New Hampshire Chopper Bob on Instagram. Blow up his page and convince him to come back on. Because I want to talk to
him. Fuck yeah.
He's a wealth of knowledge. He's a graybeard. He knows fucking a little bit about everything, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
We love you, Bob.
Yeah. I wish I had a graybeard. I don't have access to a graybeard. Never have.
Nope, neither.
I get all my information secondhand through the internet. Or
I can't even grow a beard, bro. I get like 6 hairs. That's it. I wish I could grow our own beards. Let's just start with the beard and then we'll go to the gray part. But
dude, if you have a gray beard in your neighborhood, he's gonna be dead soon. The amount of carcinogens that those dudes like inhaled over their lifetime, go and get that knowledge. Go get that knowledge for the next generation, dude.
Yeah,
and
like
let me know if he has any panheads in a shed.
Right up the street, like literally right at the end of my fucking lane. There's an old machinist. He sold his company to Curtis Wright, like old graybeard machinist. He can machine anything on a Bridgeport turning dowels, and he could hold tolerance. And then until they moved, Cycle Source Magazine was like 10 minutes down the road. Right in the little plan right down the street is Mark Paraschetti. He's an old graybeard chopper builder, and he's like right there. But like those, man, it's crazy how much knowledge they have. And they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I did 3 of those back in the day. It's no big deal." And I'm over there like, "What the fuck? How the fuck do you do this?" But
dude,
it's funny. The old graybeard machinist, they'll fuck with you if they like you. Like if they ain't talking to you, they don't like you. Leave them alone. But some of these young guys that come in and out of the shop, they don't know how to take it, and they don't do well with it. Like the old graybeards, you could tell when they're testing them, fucking with them. And like if you give it back, like you gain their respect. But if you just like bend over and take it and like get your feelings hurt, like you ain't gonna last long in the industry.
You got to abuse those old fucks. They like a little abuse. They fought in like Korea and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. They ain't about soft shit. So.
No, dude, they seen some shit in their day, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. It seems like all the old school chopper guys and machinists and welders that I've talked to, like, it doesn't seem like they're holding on to the knowledge. It seems like once you gain their respect and show them that like you're into it and you want to learn it. I've been taught some shit by old graybeards. It's like, what? It's like a honey hole. It doesn't seem like they're holding on to the knowledge, like the old saying, like, "Oh, you're training your replacement." I don't think anybody's holding on to that anymore. So, like, I encourage anybody, go talk to the old school bike builder or machinist or anybody.
Dude, nobody's going in those type of jobs. Like young kids, they go to fucking college.
It's dying.
They want a cushy work from home job. They don't want to fucking go and scrape metal and shit, you know?
Yeah, which is disappointing because, like, without it, what the fuck are we gonna have? It's a dying industry, and like, especially blacksmithing. Like, I just taught a class this summer. It was really cool. A buddy of mine bought a couple tomahawks off me, and like I hooked him up, and I was like, "Look, I'll hook you up, but you got to bring." He was like his son was in the Boy Scouts. He was like a troop leader or whatever. And I was like, "But you gotta bring some kids over. I'll have a blacksmith class, like no cost. Like let's just teach some kids some cool shit." Dude, these kids literally worked in my shop 13 hours straight. Like they ate while a group of them was foraging with me, and then they would switch and they'd eat. Like we made S hooks for like camping and shit, twisted and shit, and fire pokers. I think there were like 11 guys or 11 kids. Dude, this one kid, he picked up a 5-pound sledge with like a 12-inch handle, and he was foraging with it. I was like, "Get the fuck out of here! Like I can't even do that."
Damn,
He's a monster. But that's all. Like, if we don't get people into it, it's gonna die. Like, it's just gonna disappear. So, I'm all about bringing people over. Like, come forge something. Like, you can get into forging. Like, get a piece of fucking railroad track and a hammer. Like, you can make a forge out of a brake drum. Like,
yeah,
it's not expensive. And like, I don't know. I just want to keep people doing it. You know.
That's fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, I mean, I'll put it out there, man. If you're a young kid and you don't have a gray beard, I ain't totally gray. I got a little bit of gray though. I know some shit. I don't know it all, but you know, I'll help you out. You know, if you're in the area and you're like, "Bro, I need some fucking tools. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing," I'll fucking help you out, dude. That's awesome that you're teaching classes too, man. Like,
for sure.
Especially like something like blacksmithing. How long has blacksmithing been around? Like for like thousands of years.
Like 800 AD.
Oh yeah.
That's like, you can look up twisted gates from like 800 AD. Like that's so fucking long ago. I never did.
Oh yeah. That's so fucking cool, dude. It's like, that's the thing is like, dude, if people don't do it, it's going to go away. You know?
Yep. Yeah.
If everybody just wants computers and AI to do everything for you, it's like nobody's going to be able to build shit. Nobody's going to like, it's important to fucking pass this thing down. And like, I should go to a class. Fuck, dude. I've never blacksmithed before. That seems like a pretty handy fucking thing to be able to do. You know, apocalypse time comes.
A lot of blacksmithing can be used in motorcycles. Like, if you got to forge a part and like it's some crazy fucking bracket or something, you could literally heat it up, rough it out, forge it, and like get your shape and then grind it, cut all your edges, grind it smooth. Like it's not going to be a forged part, but you can forge it to just make your life easier. So it's one piece instead of welding 5 pieces together or whatever. Or like the twisted sissy bars, like you can heat that up in a fireplace. Like make a wood campfire, stick your fucking square stock in, come back in like 2 hours after you drink a fucking 30 rack of beers and just put 2 crescent wrenches on it and fucking twist it around. Like it doesn't have to be hard, you know?
It doesn't have to be expensive either. Yeah, that's true. It's like, Dude, back in the day, back in fucking 580 AD or whatever, they didn't have fucking fancy forges with propane. They had wood,
No.
they had steel, and they had
Bellows
some muscle.
and shit.
Yeah.
You ever see those bellows? Like, that's some wild shit.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
I gotta ask, Rhino, are you zooming the camera? Because like it'll get all close, and then you were like, "I'm not a graybeard," and like the camera came out, like it was great.
It's like intense.
Oh yeah.
No, my camera. I use my phone for my camera.
So it picks
Someone's
you up.
there.
Face follow feature.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Less to think about.
Yeah, it was funny. You were like, "Yeah, I'm not a graybeard," and like the camera like panned out.
Like zooms into all my gray hairs.
Real legit.
No, you know what's fucked up though is my pubic hair is completely gray. Like this is still brown, but it's white down there. It looks disturbing. No, I'm just kidding. That would be gross.
I didn't know how to respond to that, to be honest.
I'll show you guys.
I just wanted to say, prove it.
Siri, zoom in.
Oh, fuck.
Deadbeat Customs. Steve over at Deadbeat Customs is about grassroots motorcycle riders who take it upon themselves to build and customize their bike. They offer parts for all Harley-Davidson models and also custom parts for choppers, bobbers, trackers, and cafe racers. When it comes to building a custom motorcycle, they carry the best brands available. Go visit their brick and mortar store in Tewksbury, Mass, or at deadbeatcustoms.com. Remember, enter Lowlife at checkout and save some loot. Stay Strong Co. Sean Luke has been sent down from the heavens to bless us lowlifes with the greatest motherfucking hot sauce in the world. Sweet heat baby Jesus in the white pants heralds a message from God himself. This hot sauce is for your food. Keep it off your butthole. The shits, in the hotter than hellfire Lowlife chopper sauce. Go to staystrongco.org today and grab yourself the holy trinity of hot sauces. Oxford Co. Choppers. Chris is the original bad boy from Oxford, Connecticut. From frame restoration and repair to handlebars and hardtails. Hard parts for hard men. His hardtails are expertly TIG welded and installed in-house. Made of USA-made steel, cast axle plates, he is your man for the hardest shit to hit the East Coast since Hurricane Bob. Find him on Instagram at oxfordco.choppers. Steelcity Blacksmithing. Josh specializes in handcrafted steelwork right outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Anything from custom motorcycle parts to hammers and tomahawks. Don't get it twisted. If it can be twisted, he's twisting it. Check him out at steelcityblacksmithing.com today. So, Josh, it was fucking amazing talking to you again, man. It's been too long. I'm glad that things are going well. I'm fucking stoked to see what you're coming out with. I'm definitely going to be getting in on those raffles, dude. Because a twisted Invader with a mini drum. Come on, buddy. I'm all over that fucking shit.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, does it get better than that?
No. That's my ideal front wheel.
Yeah. And I don't know. I like the 2116 combo. It's fucking iconic. But I really like the 18 Twisted Invaders. The 18-inch rear Invader. I think the 18 looks fucking prime. I'm pretty sure I could do 15s, 16s, 18s, 19s. I could do up to 23. So I don't know. Maybe we'll throw a fucking 23 in there or something.
Dude, that's nuts.
I don't know.
A 23?
I just want to make some cool shit.
That'd be fucking awesome, dude. I've never fucked with the 18 in the rear, but I got to do it. I got to bite the bullet and just spend the extra cash, get a different tire. These bikes come with the 16. But
yeah,
dude.
That the white bike I did had an 18-inch spoke on the rear, and I don't know. The 18-inch. I just got a thing for it. I don't know why.
It looks good.
Yeah. I don't think it's not an acquired taste. I think that's what you're supposed to do, but everybody just does 2116 because they're like, I already got the fucking rim, you know?
Yeah, right.
But
I think the 2116 is old school, and it's just an iconic look that you can't be, you know? So
yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. All right. So hopefully we see you in Sturgis. If you fucking broke ass motherfuckers pony up, get me and Dan out to Sturgis, sign up for the Patreon. I'm like 80% on getting down to Pittsburgh with Fish in September. So we're going to see how that goes. But, dude, yeah, man, as always, it's been great talking to you. And anytime you want to come to the Northeast, if you're just like, oh, it's so hot down here in Pittsburgh, and you want to go somewhere an iced over hellscape, you're welcome in New Hampshire.
Man, you're a real salesman for up north, bro.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
Right,
is there anything else that you wanted to say or talk about before we shut her down?
No, that's pretty much it. Patreon, support this fucking podcast, man. Like, they're doing big shit. Not even for the Sturgis thing. Like, this is where the community's at. Like, these guys have done so much for the community, and like, it's huge what they're doing. So, like, support them. I'll donate a fucking hammer for the next fucking however many years. Like, let's do it.
Let's get her done.
So,
You're the man.
yeah, and then just follow me on the fucking socials and be watching for some cool raffles. We'll do some cool shit.
Yeah, dude.
Pay
Definitely
attention.
at Steel City Blacksmithing on Instagram. Steel City Blacksmithing .com. You got the .com. You got the whole fucking website for reals.
Yeah, but don't pay too much attention to that. That website sucks.
All right. He's an IG guy, but if you got all your shit on there too. Stick around,
Yeah.
Josh. We're going to talk until next week, Low Lives. Roll the dice. Get in trouble. Have fun. And never stop chopping.